What's up you guys, this is Steffi aka My Humble Opinion and welcome back to another Fan Reaction Friday video. In today's video I'm watching Killing Eve Season 2 Episode 3. The episode is entitled The Hungry Caterpillar, so let's get right into it. Oh wow, they literally like pick up right where they left off. So obviously I watched the recap of every episode that they like play if you're watching it on Hulu. In the recap when they were talking about the new girl and her style of killing, how it's like unnoticeable. One of the characters, I believe it's Hugo, or maybe it's even Eve, says it's like a ghost. And I remember at one point in the previous episode, Villanelle said the one thing she's scared of is ghosts. So I wonder how that's, I don't know if that's going to come into play at any point, but, or if they'll play with that idea, but I think, I don't know, it's like interesting. Maybe Villanelle and this like new assassin killer, maybe Villanelle will be a little like shook from her.
What did Carolyn give you?
MI6 are protecting my family.
Do they know you're alive?
I hope we see that daughter again then.
My daughter thinks I'm dead.
And you're happy not seeing her again?
Oh, that's sad.
She's a parasite, Eve. She gets into your brain, she eats you up to make space for herself. Like that book with the hungry worm and all that food.
Oh, the hungry caterpillar.
The hungry caterpillar?
Yes. That's her, burrowing in. You think she loves you? Then make her hate you. Hate is something she understands, it's manageable. Look what happens to the people she loves. She loves you to death. Look at Anna, Nadja, and look at me.
Whoa. God, that was a very sudden title card.
I read the article about you in the Economist.
Is this Villanelle in a wig?
But this is perfect. Where is it from?
Hermes.
No, it's not. It's a fake.
Bruh, that kill is ridiculous. Wow. Right, I love this song. Oh, Paddington! Like Paddington Bear! I bet the Europeans and the Brits really loved what I just said.
And there's a letter for you.
Oh gosh, is it the next kill? Stay in your room, Raymond. Well, I'm glad to see that Villanelle is clearly doing better than she was in the previous two episodes.
But didn't you know? There's a new girl in town. Uh-oh.
Raymond's such a little bitch.
So you better hope MI6 find her before we do, otherwise you might be out of a job.
MI6 are looking for her?
Yes.
Oh.
Your friend, Eve Polastri.
Oh, she's gonna get jealous. She's gonna get jealous. Because Villanelle's an attention seeker.
Eve, no, it was me.
Will she?
See, that's so interesting. I feel like Eve really knows Villanelle well, and clearly Villanelle hopes that Eve knows her well enough to spot when she's the one that's killing.
It's not really Villanelle's style.
What about the ghost?
Maybe they're working together. Girl on girl.
Ew, okay, we don't like Hugo.
Is there a card attached to my room?
Yes, but
Put it on that. My boss Raymond said he would pay for anything I want.
I'm quite sure it's rather a lot.
Yes! Add it to the bill.
See, I like that side of Villanelle, just like the shopper, the fabulous, glamorous side of Villanelle. Oh my god. Oh. It's like, ka-ching! Found my way in! Gotta let Eve know what's up. I'm scared. What is she doing? Arts and crafts in her room. Oh my gosh, she looks like Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter.
Yeah, a bit of fluff. Can't have that.
Thanks.
That's weird. What a weird interaction. Oh, Raymond ruined her fucking plans. I will say, they do Sandra Oh's hair really well on this show. Like, her hair always looks like She's like, I got my frickum dress on.
Oh, Gemma, this is Eve, my wife.
Eve, it is so lovely to finally meet. We didn't think that you'd make it. Oh, you know, like, all of us.
She said, oh, we?
His imaginary wife.
She's an astronaut.
It's like an astronaut Playboy model.
She sounds better than your actual wife.
Oh, she is.
We all love your husband so much, and so do the
Ew, what an
students.
ass. Who fucking says that? This is his work wife. This is his work wife.
Some kid is prank calling the school making mad complaints.
It's part of being a teacher, I guess.
Exactly. It is.
Okay, you can leave. Gemma is really asking for it.
I would say it's good to meet you.
Nico's trying to make her jealous.
Why don't you show me your classroom?
Oh.
Sir?
She's gonna remind him right now who his wife is.
Is that your boyfriend, the maths teacher? He seems nice.
Nico, no, he's not my boyfriend.
She's like, yeah.
So, I thought you two were together. You seemed,
No, he's married. Sadly. Yeah. It sucks.
I know exactly how you feel.
Oh my god. These two together now.
Tell me where my family are.
I know it would compromise them.
What would you do if you could never see Kenny again?
Oh my god. Constantine is gonna be the one that fucking kills Kenny, huh?
Liar.
I'd be fine.
Liar.
If I knew he was alright.
Oh.
He still lives with you. He
Wow,
waits for
they
you.
like planted that for
Just
season
fine.
3.
Because I've always been careful.
Maybe Carolyn doesn't become careful later on. Ugh, I don't know. Oh god.
Please, I do it for you.
Don't ask me again.
Their relationship is really interesting.
It's quite your perfume in his room, so it always smells like you. Make him doubt his wife.
Sounds a bit manipulative.
It is. That's why it works.
Oh my god, Pythagoras. Oh, he's the sexiest.
Oh my god, Sandra Oh has really great hair. I think I've already said it in this video, but like, they always know how to do her hair.
What is that?
That is okay.
She's paranoid.
Do you think there's a possibility, just a slight possibility that you just saw an apple?
Trust your instinct, girl.
Whether one time you came to support me and my job, you were able to miraculously somehow make it about you and your job. You know what? You don't want to be here. And actually, I don't really want you here.
Oh.
Hey, Gemma. Oh, wait up. Come on, Nico. Really? I'll see you later.
Wow, what a dick. Hey, work wife. I cannot believe they get this close to each other. Oh my god, she's like, yes! One of these days Nico is gonna say something in his sleep. He's gonna call out a certain name. Oh my god, she's like quite literally sending her hints. She wants her to find her or to know her kills.
Kenny,
What are you... You weren't listening, were you?
I just found this in my handbag. See the name? Love in an elevator. Body in a lift.
Oh my god.
And she was close enough that she could put that in my bag. I need you to find out where Constantine's family are.
They're in witness protection, Eve.
They'll still be safe. I just need some leverage.
No,
Oh, poor Kenny. Kenny's just as scared of his mom.
I'm sorry. No, Mom wouldn't be.
Mom. You're afraid of upsetting your mom? You have no idea who your mom is sharing information with. You work for me. I need the address, so go find me the address now.
My god, sweet Kenny. I feel bad for him. They're always just telling Kenny what to do. I love glamorous Villanelle.
Does Carolyn know you're here?
No,
Why not?
because I'm going to offer you something she won't. Do you want to know where your family are? You know, they're not even that far away from here.
I wonder if she's bluffing.
You'll be aware The hotel now has a new guest.
I wonder if this new guest is the new girl. Oh! Wow, that was really intense. We didn't know how that was gonna go.
I'm sorry.
Wow, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Come on, Eve, keep going. Oh my god. The drama! There's literally just a door separating them. This is ridiculous.
Oh my god, she's in here! She's behind that door!
Oh. Wow.
Do you think he's coming back?
No, I don't think so. You?
No.
I think it's really interesting throughout the episodes so far in this season, kind of like the unraveling of Eve's like mental state. I don't even know if unraveling of Eve's mental state would be like the correct thing to say, but it's really interesting, especially seeing the new members of the team react to Eve's determination to really find Villanelle, because from an outsider perspective it could seem like obsessive on Eve's part, and I guess to a certain extent you know, it is, but I just think it's really interesting how the dynamics change depending on who is with Eve when she, like, gets super, super close. Like, if Kenny was the one that was next to Eve in that situation, like, that, I feel like that scene would have felt a bit different, but because she was with the new team members, like, you get the sense of the new team members that they're kind of like, whoa, she's, like, kind of losing her mind.
Never ever go behind my back again. Ever. My time is very valuable to me. I have hobbies.
I love that. I have hobbies.
Constantine and Villanelle have chosen their side. Stick to yours. Kenny, I'm so sorry.
I thought you were different.
Kenny, I am not doing this for myself. I'm doing this because it's our...
Because...
Oh, Kenny thought she was different because she, like, actually treated him as her equal and wasn't, like, talking down to him and forcing him to do things he didn't want to do. I like how they're, like, cruising together and jamming in the car.
Don't you talk about me?
She's more interested in this new woman.
No, she isn't.
Call her the Ghost.
Ooh.
Cool nickname, right?
No.
Eve talks a lot about her.
He's gonna try and make her jealous.
Don't be jealous.
Of what? Some big fat nobody?
Turn this shit off.
There's a lot of, like, trying to make people jealous in this episode. She's gonna put it on.
Oh, ow.
How did that happen? Oh my god, shut the fuck up. She was right. Wow. It's like the title card, the drip of blood. Alright, and some post-show thoughts. Okay, so I feel like a huge kind of reoccurring idea in this particular episode was jealousy and how people manipulate others by making them jealous. Like, we saw how Raymond and even Constantine was sort of like manipulating Villanelle by making her feel jealous of the ghost, and then also with Nico, he was sort of like manipulating Eve a bit because he was making her feel jealous about his little work wife Gemma. And interestingly enough, I feel like both of those situations, like, they succeeded. Another thing I also found interesting as well in this particular episode was just sort of like, again, like I was saying during the reaction, like the mental unraveling of Eve. I mean, she's still high functioning, she's still able to do her job, however, to what cost? I feel like every time she gets this close to finding Villanelle and then she loses her, it makes her look even more crazy, and like we as the audience know like, oh, she's so close, but the people around her, they don't realize that Eve is actually right. So every time she gets something wrong, it just like makes her look a little like cuckoo, like she's losing her marbles. But yeah, I wonder like to what cost, you know? They liken Villanelle to being like the hungry caterpillar, right? And in a way we already kind of understood that, but I also believe to a certain extent that Eve is a bit of a hungry caterpillar as well, because it seems like she won't stop until she captures or finds Villanelle. But then I can't help but thinking, like, especially at this point, like, then what will you do once you are reunited with Villanelle again? Because we saw what that looked like at the end of season 1, especially when she finally like got Villanelle. I just wonder to what end and what will she do when she finally catches her. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And alright, my question for you guys is, I want to know, do you think Eve is being selfish in her pursuit and quest to find Villanelle? Because, you know, I also think too about how when Kenny asked her, what are you gonna do once you find her, essentially, and why do you keep doing this? And Eve was sort of unable to come to an answer. Like, she wasn't really able to answer that question. And I also think too about how there is another killer on the loose now, like the ghost. In the grand scheme of things, she really should be focusing her attention on the ghost as well, but it seems like Villanelle obviously has like consumed so much of her thoughts. Considering the fact that Eve is technically part of a group, do you think by her just being so adamant on trying to find Villanelle, do you think like Eve is being selfish in that way? I feel like she is. However, like, again, kind of like what I keep reiterating, like we as the audience, we're experiencing Eve's quest much differently than the people around her, because we know that Eve is right and we know that Eve is onto something. But even though we know that Eve is right, her hunches are correct, and she's always come very, very close to finding Villanelle, I still don't think that takes away from the fact that she is being a bit selfish. So I want to know, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Alright, and that's about it for this video. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification bell so you know when a new video from me comes out, and comment down below your thoughts on this particular episode. Once again, I'm going to plug, I host a podcast. It's called Diva Dailies. It's a podcast where we deconstruct divas on film and TV. So if you think that's something that you'd be remotely interested in listening to, just search for us on Diva Dailies. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, really. So yes, highly recommend you listen to Diva Dailies. Alright, and that's pretty much it for this video. As always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all my humble opinion, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!